Guys, I'm really excited today. Finally, a new version of the default texture pack has released. Yay! My name is Wattles. How are you doing? Today we're going to take a quick look at some of the updates and changes of the new default texture pack. This pack you can download from the official Minecraft website, so check it out for yourself. Let me know what you're thinking of the pack down below as well. I did do a video 1 on it, and some of my opinions have changed, here and there since then, of course, from playing with it. But this one it's something. So if you enjoy the video, help me out by leaving a like or maybe even subscribing. I do a lot of different types of content, and I guarantee you that you won't regret it. So first I want to start with glass. Glass has changed and is more clear. I guess I shouldn't say more clear. It always has been clear, but I do quite like the new glass. I think this will look very good when connected. Like with connected textures down the road. I kind of like the little streaks here. They're not that intrusive, and it does show that, hey, there's a block here. It's not just invisible completely. So I do like this little texturing going on here. The old glass, when compared to this, the old new default glass, I should say, old glass is definitely worse than this one. This is an improvement. Moving on, we have birch leaves, jungle leaves. Those are changed. The birch leaves maybe look a little darker and a little more dense. I can't quite tell on the jungle leaves, but these leaves are changed slightly. But I must say I liked the thinness of the other ones. I guess these are still pretty thin and they're darker now, but I guess we should compare it to oak leaves. I don't know. I still really wish the dark oak leaves would change. I guess they're okay together, but I don't know if this one was really necessary. But moving on, bone blocks, that is way smoothed out. I think I do like it. I think it looks nice. Definitely way more flat looking though, and I don't know if I necessarily want it more flat looking, but I think that definitely works when compared to some of the other textures. Definitely matches with them a bit more. I just wouldn't want this block looking any more flat than it already does. I like bone because it doesn't necessarily look too flat, but I do like the top of the block here as I enter my menu. I like the top of the block. That is really nice. And is that a circle? Some of my favorite of the new changes here are these blocks, the ore mineral blocks, granite, diorite, and andesite. Yeah, I got those right. I really like these. I don't know how much the diorite has changed. The diorite was previously changed, but my gosh, does granite look so much better. Like, I didn't have anything against the block, but it looks so much better now. It just would work very, very well for building like a cracked red stone type thing, maybe even with bricks. I'm not too sure, but all of this looks much better. This looks a lot more blue, the andesite, not the diorite. The andesite looks way more blue, which I think could work with maybe prismarine. I don't know about that though. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but it looks a lot more blue, and I like it like that. Quickly moving on. Ooh, these ones are going to be divisive. I can tell you this now. What do you think about them yourself, personally? The nether blocks, soul sand, quartz, or netherrack, and magma. They definitely match better now, like as a whole, and netherrack is less annoying looking. I think quartz kind of looks like a fossil in the rock here. I think quartz ore should definitely change, but I don't know. They all definitely match a lot more. The magma has these subtle red tones of the netherrack, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the netherrack, quite honestly. It's something. We'll leave it at that. What do you think about the netherrack, though? That's really different. It's definitely a building block now, but we'll get into that a little later. It's less annoying than before, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Emerald, lapis, diamond, gold, obsidian, redstone. These are all changed. These were heated. The changes to these blocks. A lot of people really didn't like what happened to them, and so they've been tweaked, and I think these tweaks are very, very nice. Aside from redstone, I don't like the redstone one that much. It looks a little weird to me with this solid red border. However, these blocks, these four, I do really like. Diamond block looks really nice, in my opinion. Gold looks structured like I think it should. Lapis looks kind of subtle here, and then emerald looks very structured as well. So I do really like these changes. The diamond reminds me of like a window type thing. If you were in like some adventure map, you know, it looks just like a window, which is cool, but I think it looks really good. The ore has been subtly changed as well, I think, with the fading and the shapes and stuff, and obsidian is really different. I really like this new obsidian. It's more like purpley, or I suppose the shapes in it are really more different, and I do quite like this improvement. My least favorite out of all these blocks, like I said, is the redstone one. Just looks off to me with this solid red border. Not my favorite there. I don't know. I guess it could work in a tile pattern, but kind of odd looking to me. Endstone has been changed. I can't tell how, but it's been changed, I guess. Stone slabs have definitely been changed. These are way more smoothed out, it looks like. Compared to stone here, I don't know what we're going to have. I mean, I guess it still pretty much matches with it, but it seems a little more smoothed out here. There is a changelog on the website to everything that has been changed. But wet sponge and sponge has been changed. Melon looks a lot better. And jack-o'-lanterns and pumpkins. Pumpkin specifically looks worse to me. Kind of. I don't know. A lot of mixed feelings on this one as well. It definitely looks like it has more depth in the eyes, but it's darker looking. And that returns it to how it was, I thought. I don't know, like, I guess putting it next to things, it kind of stands out, you know, like, I don't know if it really matches granite anymore, not that it has to match granite, but, like, it stands out in terms of a block. It doesn't seem to have the same style necessarily as everything else here. Kind of looks old to me. But the wood has changed. Birch has changed in design, and then all of the wood tops have changed. Again, going back almost, it seems, to more darker and contrasting textures. A little confused here. I mean, they're nice. I like this birch wood more, the more busy one, but I don't know. It seems like they were kind of reverted to more dark. Definitely less plastic, which is good, but I don't know. I'm really mixed here, feeling a lot of mixed on the wood. It just seems to have kind of reverted here in the top to what it once was, or closer to what it was. Dark prismarine has changed. This looks quite nice. Still looks like bathroom tile to me. TNT has changed, which I was kind of bummed about. I did like the intense look of the old TNT, but this TNT does match a little bit more with everything going on in here. Don't put it next to the redstone. No. So I guess it's a good change. It definitely still does stand out, so I'm happy. TNT should stand out. It's really unnatural. And then I didn't even remember about this block, but chiseled red sandstone. I completely forgot that was an actual block, and it changed, and I like the design here. I see a wither boss, you see, right there in the middle. Head. That's really cool. I like that subtle little detail. I feel like that's got to be intentional and what Jappa was going for. Some entity type stuff has changed. Ender chest has changed. I think it looks a little more outlined, if I'm right, in the outline and all of that kind of stuff. Not 100% sure. Lily pad has changed. Definitely, I think changed in the item form. That's kind of cool. The wheat changed. There's more green in it, which is nice. It looks less grown. I think this might look better in large quantities, though. The different colors are nice, but the green in it definitely makes it look like it's not finished growing type thing, and I can't use bone meal on it anymore. Swinging over here, a lot of this stuff has changed. Armor is completely changed. Do we like the new armor? I mean, I like it on the person, but the shape of it here, it's so defined, and I suppose it's meant to, but like, diamond's not super defined, a shulker box isn't super defined, even a bucket isn't as defined as iron armor. Very dark outline here, and the shape is a little weird to me. looks like a rocket to me. But I don't know. It's a thing. I kind of like it, but also it stands out a lot to me when I look at this whole wall and I'm like, boom, my eyes are drawn over to that because of that dark outline. But a lot of these different, what would you call it? I suppose icons, as the site calls it, have changed. I think mostly for the better. Cocoa Beans looks a lot better now. But the armor really catches my eye when I look at it from afar and take a look at it. I don't know. Now, sadly, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I just missed the initial hype, but allegedly there was a little turtle shell texture on the iron helmet somewhere, or in some way. I wasn't sure how to get it in my game, but spoilers for the next update, right? Maybe turtle helmets, turtle armor, at least a turtle helmet. Maybe it can make you breathe better in water. That could be a whole nother video, though. That's really interesting, but I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. I feel like it wasn't meant to be here, and maybe they changed it by the time I got around to getting to this pack. And finally, I'd like to wrap up over here with some final thoughts here. So, granite, like I was saying, looks so much better to me. I just love the look of it. It's more usable to me. It's cleaner. It's nicer looking. I really like the granite, and I could see myself actually building like a path or something with this. Maybe not everywhere, but I could totally see myself using it now, perhaps even paired with jungle wood. These colors will match very nicely. So I don't know. Looks a lot better. Definitely by far my favorite improvement in this whole pack. Even above, say, like the ores and stuff, just granite looks much better to me. But then this, netherrack. It's definitely a building block now in this form, but what do you think? I could see a haunted mansion built out of this type of thing, but I don't know if I like the darkness or not. You gotta let me know what you think about this one. Do you like the new netherrack, or do you not? Or the nether stuff in general, or any other block? What are your thoughts on all of this pack stuff that I just rambled on about? What do you think? Let me know what you are thinking down below. Maybe even tweet at Jappa with this video or some feedback. I'll link his Twitter in the description below so you can find it. He is the guy doing all of this magic, after all. Leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. My name is Wattles. Go have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.